Hello everyone, I am Neoxinak and this is my Twitch Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, the Shadows of Am portion, because when we finish this it'll go directly into throwing a ball. So, make sure that I am fully live because I don't completely trust this thing to do what I tell it to do on the simple press of a button. So, yes, looks like I'm going. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so we last left off. I had just gotten fresh off of killing Firacrag. And we had enough money to pay Balin Gale, and he even lowered his price by 5,000 gold pieces. So it was a bargain, and then I blew the rest of my money on hookers and blow. You know, as one does. I have my Mountain Dew here. We could go and set off against... We could go off and set off against... in dealing with the Shadow Thieves right now. Without moving forward too quickly. In fact, I think I might anyway, but I don't want to. I want to do another side quest or two at least before I feel comfortable moving on to the next thing. Mostly just because I want to get some more money.
Yes, it shall be.
Not enough What? What do you mean not enough discs? Are you being weird at me, game? Of course you have enough disk space. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I have a surprisingly little amount of space. Another day-night cycle. Huh. Fair enough.
Consider it done.
Let's go to the Copper Coronet. Actually, I want to go to the government district. I know they have a mission set up for me that I'm going to want to look at soon.
Anything you need, I can likely provide, I assure you. Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Why, hello, my good lord. You look like a connoisseur of fine wares with a keen eye as well. I might have a few trinkets to interest one such as you. These trinkets of yours wouldn't be stolen, would they? Stolen is such a relative concept, my lord. It's fair to say that these trinkets have found their way through various means into a market that redistributes them. As one does. Some articles may have missed eye, but others may not. Alas, I can only turn a blind eye and simply offer them at a fair and low price to my customers. I might be a paladin, but whatever. The market has spoken. Oh, excellent. That's actually a really good price. So, with 50 gold, that means I can afford 25 of them. And now I am completely broke. But fair enough. These poison daggers are stupid useful. Alright.
I will do my best.
Let's see if there's any fun things to do here.
Yes.
And at some point in time, I'm going to have to talk to the Knights at the Radiant Heart as well.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Especially because I have to be careful. Just about every time I go to a new place, they're going to swing a half a dozen side quests at you at any given time. I mean, they did that in Baldur's Gate 1, 2, but boy, not nearly at the rate as Baldur's Gate 2. Oh, dude.
Very well.
I don't recall seeing your face in here before. Strangers aren't exactly welcome in these parts.
Then let's not remain strangers, trustworthy friend. I am Jotar.
Yes, well, I am Nantanen, proprietor of the Copper Coronet, if you will. Welcome.
Perhaps I could see what services you have available.
The Copper Coronet aims to please. But you must speak to Bernard if you wish to purchase something.
Bernard, that I assume. There you go.
I would speak with you. I need help. I need help getting...
Getting? Begging your pardon, sir. Athkatla is harmless enough, but she can be a little uncoordinated. Is she okay? Those aren't exactly the words I would use, but I'm afraid she doesn't get much better than this. How so? She's in here every night. I should throw her out, but look at her. It'd be like kicking a sick dog. Lady, are you alright?
Fine. I need to get to Dragomir's tomb in the district with the graves.
Do I really want to go there? It might be a bad idea. Wish to go to a tomb? Why?
Treasure. There's a great treasure there in Dragomir's tomb. Graveyard. Enter from the graveyard.
Oh, geez, how terrible do you have to be? She's clearly not well. Can I get you something to drink? How much treasure?
Great treasure.
An intriguing proposition. You know where the treasure can be found?
The tomb. Dragomir's tomb. With the graves. The district of graves.
You are a strange one. Really strange. Definitely a new addition to the Enhanced Edition. I knew that they added a character named Athkatla, who doesn't look at all like this. I kind of know a little bit about it, but, you know, the details, of course, not very well. Alright, let's go see this tomb of yours.
Not mine. Not my tomb. Dragomir's. Must get to Dragomir's tomb in Graveyard District.
All in good time. Tomb's the last place you want to visit when you aren't feeling your best. Oh, I can't take you.
Please, don't make me leave. There is great treasure at Dragomir's tomb.
Oh, I have to take her? Okay. It's pretty much, I'm sure it's just a quest to get the character Athkatla anyway, so I might just have to refuse her permanently. I'm sure there is, but I really can't go there anymore.
But you must. Dragomir's tomb holds great treasure.
I'm sorry, I can't. If I have to take you with me, I can't do it.
Done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
As you ask.
Alright. I suppose we could also poke around here a little bit. No, I need to go and get some... I need to go to the government district. Then I'll go to the temple district.
It shall be. In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
Halt! Drop your weapons and keep your hands and fingers where I can see them. Fingers specifically? Are you sure that that's some of them? Don't look like them. I ain't taking any chances. You saw what happened to the commander. Look at the way they're equipped. It could be them. At ease, soldier. I'll not have you running around accosting people on my watch. Sir, we're just making sure they were not a threat. These people are not who we were looking for, I'm certain. We'll cause a panic if we accuse anyone. You! Have you seen anything suspicious or unnatural lately? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you're looking for. There have been reports of fighting in the streets at night, something to do with supposed Shadow Thief Guild and a rival. If you do see something, just keep your distance. I've already had uninvolved people go missing, and I don't need any more. Keep out of the streets, citizens. All the decent folks are asleep at these hours anyway. Yes, but I'm here to see the people. Greetings. You are known to me, or your deeds are known to those I serve. I think I should introduce myself. I am Medine. I represent one of the masters of the Athkatla Order of the Cowled Wizards. He seeks to employ you on a matter of some urgency. Oh, and what matter are you referring to? The matter is most sensitive. I have been given little knowledge of it. Tolgerius, the one whom I speak for, is eager to meet with you to discuss these matters. Alright then, tell me how I go meeting Tolgerius. Tolgerius. He will be most pleased. Master Tolgerius can be found at the government building behind me. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend. So, what fun things? We have our Delrin Estate, Daryl, Yuzlev, Firecam, Prison, of all things, and a Temple of Welkeen.
Consider it done.
You must be Tolgerius, I assume.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Yes. I see Medine has proven to be his faithful self, as usual. How do you do, my lord? Considering the city is so harsh on strangers, eh? Perhaps Medine has let slip a little of what this is about, no? Yes, well, I do have something I would like you very much to do, if you'd care to hear it. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me what you would have me do. This is a sensitive matter, and I cannot tell all to every curious soul. I must have your commitment that you agree to the task. So what do you say, then? Agree to the task, and I shall tell you all that you need to know. I'm leery of working for the people who kidnapped Imoen. Tell me where she is first. Imoen? The girl arrested along with the wizard. I do not have such inconsequential information on me, so put aside such demands. Inconsequential, huh? If I must, but you put me in a difficult position, asking for a commitment to a task I know nothing about. Yes, it is a lot Yes, it is a lot for even I to ask, eh? You are more than capable of performing this task, and it will conflict with none of your current loyalties. And you should garner the goodwill of the Cowled Wizards, not to mention a substantial reward. But if you are determined to refuse, I certainly cannot stop you. Alright then, I'll agree to perform the task. Tell me what you would have me do. Excellent! Your agreement means that the Cowled Wizards shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There is something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now, and has become quite alarming. You know the prevailing attitude against magic here in Arm, yes? Well, amongst some it is even worse than that. A burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding, and we would need you to track the fellow down. We have been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Cowled wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions or lead to serious problems. Who's the murderer then, and how am I supposed to track him down when you failed? He is Baldur Athkatla, a last son of a wealthy family and a true brute. Ask around, and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Docks District, or he may have fled to the Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may to you. And just what am I supposed to do with this Baldur fellow once I find him? I am no murderer. Suppose, hypothetically speaking, of course. I could live on Mountain Dew, I swear. Excuse me. We do not ask that you commit any murder. We wish Baldur to be delivered to us. That is all. He will likely resist, so if you must kill him, so be it. But if you do kill him, I simply must have his body. Baldur must be delivered to us whether he is dead or alive. You understand, yes? Very well then, I shall do my best to procure this murderer for you. You gave your word, so I expect nothing less. I await the sight of the murderer's body soon. He's expecting us to murder him, it seems. Oh. I'm guessing whatever reward he has absolutely nothing to do with getting a license.
Touch me. Speak and be done with it.
Yes, what is it? Can't you see I'm quite busy? Who are you? Well, you can't be a local, that's for sure. If you are looking at the official herald for Athkatla, keeper of the family crests and records. Now beat it. Alright, I'm going. Perfect. So, which one of you numbnuts can give me leeway to use magic within the city? Hello,
Is there
Chief
something
Inspector.
that you need, citizen?
My friend Imoen has been taken by the Cowled Wizards. Do you know where she is or where I could get help? If you ask me, those damnable wizards have far too much leeway to come and go as they please. The council gave an inch and they took the proverbial mile. And that also means, regrettably, that we can do nothing if we oppose their actions. And still, the council deludes itself into thinking the Cowled Wizards obey them. But you know better, I'm sure. Allowing these wizards to take a man indefinitely, or worse, for casting a magic missile is hardly justice in my eyes. But I can't help you or your friend, and nobody knows where the wizards keep their prison either. All I can say is speak to the magistrate, Bylana Loudon. She's in this room, but I doubt she can help much either, despite what she might suggest. I'm sorry. Hope this Imoen as well, and the wizards take pity.
Is there something that you need, citizen?
Perhaps you could tell me about this war between the thieves' guilds I heard so much about. There's little we could do. The Chateau thieves are entrenched, and this new guild has more power than expected. Both, however, are adept at avoiding authority. The best we can hope is to prevent the city going up in flames in the meantime, and that whichever of them remains will be weak enough to push out. If you are thinking of dealing with either, don't. A number of bodies have turned up, recruits by either side. I'm sure you don't want to end like that. So take heed and stay off the streets at night. I'm sure this will be over soon enough.
Is there something that you need, citizen?
Who are you?
Chief Inspector Brega at your service. I work under the magistrate investigating the crimes of this city. And there are plenty that require my attention, believe you me.
I like you. I'm told that magic is illegal in Athkatla. Is this true? The use of magic is illegal unless sanctioned by the council, like the Cowled Wizards are. It leads to chaos. Just look at all the damage in the promenade.
Do you know anything about that incident in the promenade? The cowled wizards arrested 2 magic users. Shadow thieves were also involved, apparently attacking one of the wizards. Beyond that, no, I know very little. I see. Well, I'll be going then. Thank you so much. On their way then.
Glory of all.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
All the members of the council are kept secret. That way, nobody knows who to bribe, you see. Or they can bribe in secret.
Welcome in my sight.
Or with no accountability. Good business too. Is there aught I can help you with? What can you tell me about... Who are you? I am the magistrate of Athkatla, by Lanulin. Why is that of interest to you? A friend of mine, Imoen, was taken captive by the cowled wizards for using magic within the city. Is there anything that I can do to free her? I see. But your friend used magic within the city limits. You are aware that that is a violation of Am law. We do not allow magic users to go unchecked. The cowled wizards go unchecked, don't they? We allow the cowled wizards to practice their magic so long as they put down the illegal use of magic around the city. And they do a fine job. It's not that confrontational. How long is Imoen supposed to be in prison, then? She's no evil sorceress. It has been our experience that magic corrupts. Did you see the result of your friend's battle in the promenade? The entire section collapsed. Cowled wizards have taken your friend for rehabilitation. She will not be released until that process is completed. But Imoen wasn't responsible for what happened in the promenade. That was another wizard. We got there at the end of the battle. Another wizard or your Imoen. It matters not. She used magic. The cowled wizards cannot stop to sort out who is directly responsible for the damage. But if this Imoen you speak of is a good and responsible user of real abilities, then I imagine that her rehabilitation would not take long. So Imoen doesn't get a trial? Are you saying the cowled wizards can simply take her and do as they please? This is outrageous. That is not quite correct, dear man. But I will not lie to you. We normally do not concern ourselves over much with the prisoners the wizards take. For the most part, these magic users they capture are dangerous or psychotic. Protecting us from these people is a valuable service. If they have taken someone out of zealousness, because she was a mage present at a major magical disturbance, well, I can do nothing. The cowled wizards are not under our command. They do us a service, but they do as they wish. Their prison is a secret, even to us, as are their methods. I'm sorry, my good man, but there is truly nothing that we can do for you. Hopefully the cowled wizards will see their error and release your friend. Well, that's just dire.
Is there a reason you are here? You should make an appointment to request an audience. Speak directly with Officer Roanoke.
He serves as a liaison to the nobility. Sorry to bother you, I was just looking around. As you will. Not be allowed to access some areas. This is the heart of the government, after all. Maybe I talk to you? I need to talk to somebody about getting licensed.
Speak up!
This really is an excellent simulation of a government building. What is it you wish? You're obviously out of place here, so unless you have some pressing business, I am very busy and do not wish to be bothered by one such as you. Excuse me. What is your purpose here? What branch of government are you with? If it is any of your concern, I am saddled with the clerical upkeep of mystical regulation. Magic is restricted in this land, and rightfully so. Mages are dangerous deviants. All of them, yes, including... Never mind. Definitely a very human thing to say, so very contradictory. I've seen plenty of mages in this city, and they don't seem to have any trouble from the cowled wizards. I'm sure you are mistaken. The mages you speak of are either members of the cowled wizards or have proven themselves worthy of a license to use their magics here in the city. So how do you prove yourself worthy of a license? Well, for one, you must take a monetary sacrifice. After that, we'll allow you to use magic in the city. Should you prove to be deviant, you lose your rights. And just how much is this monetary sacrifice exactly? 5,000 gold, no less. And you should prove, and should you prove unworthy of the right to use magic in Am, your coin is not returned. I see. I'll think about it, I suppose. Fine. Should you change your mind, I should still be here. Excellent.
Consider it done.
So, to the docks district.
I'm nothing of value. Please, let me be.
My apologies for the intrusion, sir, but might I prevail upon you for a single gold piece? Times are poor for me and my kin these months. I've been reduced to a mere beggar. Oh, I am literally broke. I'm sorry. Of course, my lord. Cannot afford to help. I shall leave you alone, then.
In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
Hold! You there! What have I told you about begging in the government district? I'm sorry, sir. Truly I am. But there are these people with spare coin here, and... Irrelevant! This is a decent part of town. I'll not have filth like you littering about. I warned you the last time that this was your last chance. Tell me, sir, this man was begging from you, correct? Nope. Oh, I see. Well, it seems I was mistaken then. My apologies. Thank you. Thank you. You saved me. My deepest appreciation. Oh, sorry, I don't have a coin for you.
I will do my best.
Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, hello, sir. And hello to you, young man. What might your name be? My name is Dylan. I was sent to find someone, but things have gone all wrong. I had all of my money stolen and I'm lost, and everyone's so mean. Who are you here sent to find? Perhaps I can help. I'm not looking for anyone but a person, sir. Just to find someone who could help my village. Terrible things are happening there. Nobody knows what to do. What are you talking about? Why does your village need help? I'm from Imsvale of the Umar Hills. People have been disappearing. Some of them have turned up. They're all turned inside out and mad. Ugh. And even worse, everyone says there have been strange beasts out in the hills. Everyone's so frightened. There's even talk that Umar herself has returned. I see. Where is Imsville? Perhaps I'll check out the situation myself. I can show you where it is on your map, but I'm sure Minister Lloyd will be ever so grateful if you could aid the village. Everyone's terribly frightened. What sorts of strange beasts do these people say they've seen? They've been saying lots of things. Some say it's creatures made by magic. Others say it's just a big wolf pack hunting in the hills. Well, I decided to go to Ward. Well, I might go to this village if I have time, but I can't do anything. Okay, who is this Umar? Umar is a witch who terrorized a long time ago. My mother says the hills were named after her, but she disappeared so long ago nobody remembers what happened. Lots of people say she's come back to bring her vengeance upon us. Mother says it's just stories, but I just don't know. Okay, where is Innsville? You already showed me. Very well, I will go to your village and see what I can do to help. You would? Oh, wonderful, thank you so much. When you get to Innsville, talk to Minister Lloyd. He can tell you everything else. Thank you, sir. Alright.
Yes.
So I need to go to the docks district, however. Oh, wait, there is something else I do need to do here.
Look ye all upon this foul drow that we have bound before ye, a creature of evil and darkness, my brethren, a creature of foulness and deceit, bent only on our destruction. This creature has foolishly come amongst us, my brethren, thinking that we would be lax in our senses. Tell me what should be done with it. Burn it!
Burn her! Burn the drow!
Oh,
Aye,
people.
burn the elf! Her dark and fiendish kin rose up from their underground homes and killed my father and brother! They are all evil, I tell you, all of them!
Oh, just because this one is evil.
Then the drow
And most of the
shall
rest of them.
burn! Gather round, my brethren, and witness the will of Beshaba triumph over foul evil!
Yashaba.
You Ribbon are mad. I have done nothing to any of you. I seek only to make my way without molestation. Why have you done this? Why?
Done nothing. You are a drow elf, are you not? That is as good a reason as any. Ye shall be silent, evil one. The power of the Maid of Misrule will be demonstrated here today.
Nope.
Burn her now!
Burn her! No! Now! Ola Blindial!
Spout your evil speech if ye must, drow, but prepare yourself for your journey into the next world. Beg for forgiveness, beg for salvation, and hope that the cleansing fire will save ye.
Nope.
Very well.
Shar, my deliverance is in your hands. Wait! I recognize you!
It is I, Vaconia Devere. You must remember my life depends on it. Oh, you are as evil as you are beautiful, but unfortunately. Please, Jotar, I beg of you, save me from these madmen. Actually, technically, Jotar never met classic Viconia. Although I do think I saved her before.
Please, I beg of you, free me. I have done nothing to deserve this treatment. Please!
See an elvish woman, a drow, tied to a stake. A mob of people stand near. The occasional shout of "Ben Hey!" comes from the crowd. Anger and fear cross the drow's countenance. You could either cut her down if you wish, but this shall surely anger the crowd. I have my AI off, so luckily that means I won't draw the ire of the cowled wizards.
Praise the goddess! My thanks for your timely intervention.
What are you doing? Why have ye interfered with the judgment of Beshaba? Her will must be shown to the people.
Allies of the foul creature. Allies of the drow.
This can never be allowed! The drow dies!
Yeah, well, being evil doesn't necessarily mean we need to judge her for doing nothing except existing.
Run for it!
Incertus, Pulcher, Imperium...
Iconia, you scamp.
Yes?
Actually, you target that one. Since you're not doing anything special, you can target that one. You can actually cast spells, so... Oh, what will you do? He doesn't have any offensive abilities. She can't cast spells, but she can still toss those.
What is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Next time.
Who's he targeting? Is he doing anything?
Speak.
Oh, religion.
Well, we just murdered a bunch of people in the street for vigilantism.
I owe you my life, Abil. You have saved me once again. I did nothing to provoke their attack, I tell you. I was passing through the city when the man guessed my identity under my hood.
I was surprised, and he called out to others, revealing me. I suppose they assumed I was here to spy on them. The fools, they are so quick to fear these Riven. But we must be on our way soon if we are to avoid drawing another crowd. I distrust these barbaric people too much to hang about. It would be both a privilege and an honor to join with you, Jotar. What say you to my proposal? No, sorry. As you wish. I will be here a while yet. If you change your mind, Jotar, I shall be found amidst the artful monuments in the graveyard district. Not the copper coronet. You'd fit right in over there. Most of the city is brimming with artless rabble who'd murder a drow as soon as draw breath, or worse. Look for me amongst the dead. And thus the day is saved. Thanks to Jotar and pals. And we have money again. Hooray. 56 gold. It's not too shabby. So who can take 2 of these super potions? Potions of extra healing. How many hit points do potions of extra healing do? Because the potions of regular healing are not 27. So 27 minus 3. Oh, 27 minus 5 is 22. Or minus 3 is 24. Be roughly equivalent to about a cure serious wounds.
On my honor. As you ask.
But anyway, if I didn't have Romank, she would be an excellent cleric. You know, for a horribly evil group. My understanding, though, is that she can be redeemed. Hello, Jan.
Are you interested in purchasing a bit of merchandise, my friend?
What merchandise do you carry, good gnome? Well, you've got the look of an adventurer about you. I've been one myself, betwixt stints as a turnip salesman, that is. Occasionally the market gets down, and the formerly self-respecting purveyors of fine vegetables are forced to prostitute their abilities in the form of adventuring. Yes, of course. Mobile vegetable peddling versus heroism, the eternal question. You understand implicitly. That reminds me of the time my dear cousin Josephine fell in with that gully dwarf, miserable bloke. Really bad teeth, rancid smell, truly a joke of the gods. We used to torment Josie, but that was my pet name for her, about her teensy-weensy nose and the way it hooked into her. Okay. What is it? What is your point? My point, oh so friendly one, is that I've items to sell that are especially created by yours truly to aid one in the dangerous path to heroism. They're known as Young Johnsons, that's me, Flesher, Master Bruiser, mate. Now pay attention. You take one of those babies and chuck it at the average Joe Orc, close your eyes real tight and whoosh! He's running around in circles, clutching at his eyeballs, screaming and yelling like Uncle Sven after 3 days of turnip beer bender.
I trust all is well.
Hold, gnome, in the name of that Omnin Revenue and Taxation Board. Not again, that bottom-feeding, turnip-baiting, scum-sucking brigand. Nothing better to do than stop an honest businessman from selling high-quality illegal fleshers for a reasonable price. Here he comes, cover for me.
I trust all is well.
Jan Janssen, Gnomish citizen of Om. You've been charged with tax evasion and the illegal sale of illegal items in an illegal manner. Trex, old friend, you do me a great wrong. I would never break the law, as my pappy always said. Enough!
You'll not sidetrack me with your cursed tales again. I'm smarter than you think. Shut up, you! Latrine duty beckons. That's better. We've been on to you for days, Janssen. We've caught you in the very act of selling your dangerous and illegal contraptions. A cruel fate. Falsely accursed by an old friend. I'm not your friend, Janssen. You're not anyone's friend. Oh, that's it. Do you enjoy guarding used chamber pots? Sorry, sir. I swear this job will land me in an asylum. Who might you be? You're certainly no regular customer of this felon. I am Jotar, an adventurer. Well, Jotar, did this gnome try to sell you illegal merchandise, specifically flashers, as he calls them? Yes, sir. He tried to sell me a flasher. Haha! Jan Janssen, we have a witness. Take him into custody. As for you, Jotar, you've done a good deed and are entitled to a reward of 100 gold pieces. Thank you, sir. As at least a conscientious citizen would do. Yes. Kind of makes Jotar a bit of a jerk, but yeah. Should you feel inclined to pay Jan's fine, as the gnome quite obviously wants you to, you shall find the prison on the other side of the square. Its fine is 800 gold. Very well, good day. Jotar, you have to break me out. I cannot stand another year in prison. The food is terrible. Come to the guardhouse and pay my fine. I'll be your humble servant forever. Help me, Jotar. You are my only hope. Quoting Star Wars lines at me, one of my only weaknesses. What is Jan Janssen anyway? I forget. I think he's a cleric thief, maybe? I forget. Okay, so 5,000 gold, if nothing else, will get me licensed to use magic in the city. So we'll go to the docks district.
It shall be. Good business to you.
You there. I know you. You owe Ebron money. Pay me now. Pay me now. I don't owe you any money, friend. If you don't, or could you give me some anyway? I'm awfully short. Very well then, here's a gold piece to tide you over. Well, it'll pay off a part of your debt. I'll take this as a down payment. Little senor beggar. I feel bad for not giving that other beggar money, so I'll give this one money. Paying beggars is interchangeable, yes? Of course, here you go. Your kind soul, a pearl to you. Once I've done those, I can also meet with the shadow thieves. Try to hit those two birds with one stone. Prebeck's home. Okay. Do 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 do.
Stay back, or you'll regret it.
Oh, ruffian.
I can break an arm or a leg for a couple or two.
We just got off the bleeding ship, Sure smells like it. Yes, very good, sir. What did I come here for? I don't have enough scrolls of protection from undead to do what I want to do yet, so I will leave that alone for now. Oh, yes, Valgir's home. Vars, Seas Bounty, Prevex. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something.
Yes, it shall be.
Well, fine, sir.
Consider it done.
Well, Mr. Hervo, are you evil? He's
I
legit.
will do my best.
Yes, may I help you? You're not the friend of the masters, are you? Oh, not a friend exactly. I'm looking for Baldur, and I was wondering if I might ask you a few questions. Oh my, more people are looking for Master Athkatla, is it? You're not one of those awful wizards, are you? No, I'm not one of the cowled wizards, but I'm seeking Baldur on their behalf. Then I will answer none of your questions. The whole thing is just terrible. I thought nothing ill of the wizards, so they did this to the poor master. What did they do to him? The ordeal with the cowled wizards was just awful. They came here 2 weeks ago, demanding to see Master Athkatla. I was just shaking in my shoes. I heard them upstairs. They demanded the master do something, and he refused. I remember poor Master Athkatla. He was so upset. He was shouting, he was. There was a loud crash, fighting. I was terrified when the wizards came back down the stairs alone. They said that Baldur had committed murder and must pay. Master Athkatla had slipped away from them. The wizards told me not to say anything, but I'm desperate with worry. Do you think the master is all right? It's hard to say. Perhaps if you let me look about the house, I might find some clues as to his whereabouts. It's rather odd. I'd like to know if the master is all right. The master was paranoid about thieves, so when you look around, be careful. Very well.
Yes.
Fortunate insight. I don't have a whole lot of use for that. Just about everyone who needs a high wisdom has one. Both one, yeah.
All right then.
Don't mind if I take that to you. It's vital.
What is my task? Very well.
Alright. Knowing his disposition and his worry about thieves,
Yes.
imagine something might be trapped up here. That's right, I haven't rested since I got my new spells.
Yes.
Potion of Strength, I definitely don't need it. History of Dambrath, why not? Child's Play. There's your Bloodstone Gem. Oh, his Nation of Dambrath. Go. Oh, we don't need to read that. Maybe some other time, but I'm already familiar with most of it anyway. This is a tax assessment for one Baldur Athkatla. It lists holdings in the city of Athkatla and a cabin in the Umar Hills, a place I happen to be going anyway. Coolsville, Daddy-o. Oh,
Done. As you ask.
alright. It's good to see you again, my lord. Is there something that you wished? No, I'll be on my way. So as you wish. Good business to you.
It shall be. Consider it done.
Alright. So our next destination is definitely going to be the Umar Hills. But before I go, I will do a tiny little diversion of a side quest here. For my old friend, Caesar. Well, technically, my character and his never met.
Good to see a like-minded.
Sanazuki. Oh, I forgot to help, please. What? What is the matter? Oh no, they're here. They've caught me!
Let me have a taste.
Ah, Jotar.
Come.
That was something. Pretty cattle, you cannot run. Ah, you have found some helpers to aid your chase. I wonder if your saviors will prove as useful as you hope.
Ah, Jotar, creature of shadow, or at least shadow thieves. A pity you had not made a different decision when the time came to choose. A pity your taste in guilds was not different. No matter, you will fall with your current brethren. You will die for a fate of a single little thief. We shall feast tonight.
Be honored, for you shall feed me.
Oh, that is not a good spot for him. Okay, you back off. You, I guess, attack that one. You attack the mouthy one.
What?
You do that.
Huh?
Excellent. Excellent indeed. Wish I had something a little bit more specifically anti-undead prepared, but I'll take what I can get, I suppose. I don't want to use too many of my spells. I suppose holding back is just not going to do anyone any good. And if I start casting too many spells... Actually... Let's get that on you. Well, great. Good job.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Thank you for saving me. I thought I was dead for certain. Good to see that you were willing to risk your neck for a fellow ally of the Shadow Thief Guild. Looks like you were well worth the risk. Again, I thank you. And perfect. Well, I suppose I get to make a trip back up here. Because I absolutely don't want to make Romak go fatigued for me. Stop that now.
Oh, yes. Yes?
Oh, I hope I have enough money.
It shall be.
Man, that negative plane protection does not last long.
Consider it done.
Okay, I get a red... Can I even... I only have 199 gold. It doesn't even have a lesser restoration. It's either I get the big one or none. Okay. Alright, well, I guess if I had that, did I at least get any scrolls? I did. Super. Alright.
Yes.
Well, I bought those for a reason. Excellent. Alright. Time to get out of here.
I will do my best. Yes.
Alright, Xar.